Alright, I'll do an interim here because I've got one done now, and you can see my fancy cornhole board holder here, but this one is now drying, and you can see the surface here. That was what was sanded. It's kind of a dull finish. I will end up going over this with another coat of varnish that isn't this stain varnish deal. It's got the color that I wanted, and it's also very nicely hiding the dings and dents that already were showing through in the old finish around those edges. So I actually don't have to mess with any of that. Something I did discover that I did not know, this is veneer. It's amazing how cheap they can make stuff nowadays. So underneath this nice, what I thought was pine, I don't even know what the veneer is at this point. They couldn't even finish the pine veneer. It's not pine boards, it's veneer. So just kind of, what should you expect nowadays? Here's the next. Working on that coffee table. I now have it sanded. So it is sanded out. Again, same scuffs and cuts and dings and dents. You saw this earlier. So that veneer, and as I was sanding this, I was actually being conscious of the veneer, and still I went through in a couple of spots, which I really don't care. It's not quality furniture, obviously. I'm not investing a lot of time in this. This will probably be a couple of hours, and then I'll be done. And again, this first coat that I'm using is this Premium One Finish stain sealer, and El Cheapo paintbrush. Lathering it on, just absolutely googing it on. And for all you true woodworkers out there, I don't claim to be a woodworker, so whatever I'm doing wrong and making your stomach churn, I'm not a woodworker. I'm just a guy trying to save a buck or two. So, and again, you can see where this is pretty well covering up those dings, dents, and cuts and edges so that I don't have to mess with it. So that's the interim. Probably next time I put this up, I will be almost done. Also, in the interim, I'm going to do another coat of this on just on the top, not on the sides, and then I'll take some steel wool to it before I do that second coat. Then I'll probably do another layer of this, which I just so happen to have sitting around, so just on the top, and then I will call it done. Cheap table, fixed cheaply, and I get a tool out of it.